Arca. He's not over there. Outside the cathedral, maybe? The city was designed by, like, the worst architect ever. I've always said it. Mondstadt has the dumbest layout. You said something's over here? Ah, teardrop. I just take it? Feels like cheating. Where's this at? I don't even know where that is. Oh, here. Can I climb from here? Thank you. Oh, we need to go this way anyway. I thought we were going to the plaza. Apparently not. Why are we all looking up?
What happened? The statue's broken!
Oh, shit. Sorry, Venti.
The Grandmaster should be over there. Come on, let's hurry.
Denied. Oh, it doesn't heal the entire party? Ah, hello? Thank you. Barker? There he is. Hey, Venti, need a hand?
We're here to help.
Perfect timing. Let's do this.
It's just bestial cries.
Thunder! Up the ante! Burn! Up the ante! Charge!
Oh, this is taking way too
Up
long.
the ante!
There he goes. Oh, he's still alive. Ah, his swords feel amazing.
Looks like we're all back together. Everyone in one piece?
Yes. The honorary knight arrived just in time to help us out.
Now that we've collected Dvalin's tears, the monster attacks appear to be easing up too. I'm sure you've noticed, Varka, but the city is pretty much a ghost town at this point.
Yeah, we should get out of here. No sense wasting our strength.
To Storm Terror's lair? It's a bit of a hike.
This place should be safe from monster attacks for now, at least.
Anyone there? The communication function bugged out again. Do you copy? It's me, Nicole. Alice just got back too.
Yeah, we can hear you now! What's going on?
Barely.
When designing this experience, we cut out the part where the traveler cleanses the abyssal power, and we didn't think to replace it with a different sequence of events. I think what we're witnessing is a direct result of that. Alice and I thought the events in the bubble would be independent from each other, but since the magic is contained in one place, it appears a casual link has formed between all the events.
Did you say casual? So my volume was turned quite down. She's quite soft for me. It says causal though.
And so, because Dvalin was never purified, we've encountered a major bug.
I knew it. So, what we're witnessing now is like an alternate version of events where the honorary knight never appeared in Mondstadt.
Wait, but even if the traveler never showed up, you could have done something, right, Venti?
The Abyss is a far greater enemy than one person can face. I could have handled that specific situation, sure, but it wouldn't have gone quite so well. If I'm not mistaken, you've seen how that version of the story goes yourself, right, Varka? Through the mage's scryglass?
Yeah, it was a kind of prophecy. It felt so real, I doubt I could ever forget it. In the end, you were able to seal Dvalin away. but you were wounded in the process.
But if Dvalin was sealed, how did things get to this point?
Because a seal doesn't solve the root problem. Over time, the abyss would just grow stronger and stronger, deteriorating Dvalin's consciousness until there was nothing left.
Wait! Does that mean what we saw earlier was...
The aftermath of Dvalin breaking free from the seal. That's right. He is in dire straits. The power of the abyss has fused with his flesh and bones. Purifying him now in this state is no different than sentencing him to death.
So what's the solution?
So, if we want to resolve this crisis,
We have to kill Dvalin.
Well, that's not great.
I know that sounds intense, but remember, this is a fictional world. The real Dvalin is right as rain and a lot more mellow than this one, that's for sure. We have our solution, so let's hop to it. Should be a piece of cake for a group like this. No time to lose, right? We've got Klee waiting for us after all.
I want to see him with Glee. It's gonna be the funniest thing ever, right?
She's playing somewhere else right now, so we do have some time. Of course, the sooner we resolve this, the better.
You're right. This is the only way.
I know Dvalin means a lot to you. If this is too hard, you can leave it to us, you know? No need to scar yourself over a game, right?
I'll be fine. I was prepared for that possibility back then, too. Let's go. Storm Terror's lair awaits. This is it. Ready, everyone?
More than.
of course. I just hope I learned a thing or two since the first time around.
Ha! Guess I'm the newbie, huh? Good thing I'm a quick learner then.
You're not gonna be of any use in this fight, bro.
What about you, Traveler? This was your first big fight in Tibet. Were you nervous back then? How about now?
I'm not nervous. We've all grown a lot since then. We overcame this challenge once, and we can do it again.
Paimon believes in you!
Then let the mournful cries of this lyre, tainted and defiled, summon a familiar now utterly warped.
You alright, Barbados?
Turning the surging abyss into musical notes is no simple task. But how could I claim to be the finest bard in Tibet if I didn't rise to the occasion?
I have heard enough.
Habu. You look pretty. Okay.
Well, this hulking dragon is as intimidating as ever!
Remember, we need to wear him down first before we can attack his weak spot.
I don't really remember how to do this. Although I don't really need to like run away when he destroys things. Where's that guy? That's too late. Whatever, roll with it.
Time for retribution!
Excuse me. I'm just gonna be going back this way. I'm over here, boy. Can you do something? I mean, I literally can't do anything until you do things.
Time to switch positions.
Really? That's just cruel. Oh no, we're fine.
Now's our chance. Climb up and attack the abyssal core.
Maria sweeping in!
Nice job! One more to go!
Well, that was wasteful. Thanks.
Oh boy! It's Superman now!
Eek. But I don't have to leave yet. Platform's still safe. Put a hand down, bro.
Yahoo! Yeah!
Burn! Thunder! Charge!
God, the delay while it charges up the animation that I didn't see. It's hilarious.
Thunder!
Except now I don't have that built up.
Burn! Thunder!
Here we go. Think you can get away? Let's play.
Wrong person. Actually, he's on massive cooldowns. Regret.
On me!
Well, he's still not destroying the ground, so... I'm not scared of you, buddy.
Up the ante!
Damn it! Fucking hate you. Just tank it. Okay, team. This is not working. You heal us, team. I haven't changed. Bruh. I've been spamming the change button for ages.
Swear by my sword.
You're fine. Ow. Can you hurry up? You're taking my time. Of course I'm on the wrong side. Let's go.
Charge! Thunder!
You sunder it.
Up the ante!
Yay! Vodka's really fun to play as.
Thanks, Gene.
I'm a melee fighter. I don't have ranged abilities like the Luke has. Oh no, you could have gotten rid of her. I wouldn't have minded. Real Devalin's here.
Devalin, you're here!
I follow the liar's song.
Oh, even though it
leads.
Oh, that's cool.
Thank you. Looks like the mage's tale isn't over yet.
Must be kind of traumatic though to see the corrupted version of yourself. And we're gonna have to kill you. You realize that, right? So close it so far.
Might not be a happy ending,
but someone's got to strike the final blow. It's your turn to be the hero.
I'll take knight over hero any day.
How is going backwards going to help you? So acrobatic all of a sudden. My characters can't do that. Ouchies. You're at the top, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Oh my god.
La la la!
The can't do glue. Okay, Clee, time to go in. Let's go, Clee. Just in time. Oh, fuck, Devon. He saved the building. You started without me. I mean, we're just in time, but sorry, Jade. Sorry about the office. I just love Devon being shot out the window. The Web Crisis resolved that incident. Alice and Nicole fixed the flaws in the magic to prevent the recurrence of the problems. Clea doesn't notice a thing and embarks on a relaxing adventure alongside her mother and Nicole. Now, the only issue left for the Knights to resolve might be the window development.
Looks like it was a happy ending after all. It was kind of like a choo-choo car ride. It had its fun moments and its thrills. All in all, Paimon had a great time.
That's honestly, even though it's for this like dumb event quest, that last cutscene, that has to be like one of the best things Genshin has ever done. From that massive epic action scene to the comedic timing of everyone just being thrust down, Paimon hitting everybody, falling out the window. It has to be one of the best moments of the game.
Guess it wasn't without some collateral damage, though. Sorry about the window, Jean.
It's fine. As long as the building itself is intact, I consider that a win. I'll arrange for the window to be replaced at a later date. In any case, we were lucky Dvalin arrived when he did. It would have been tricky to deal with a flying opponent otherwise.
I suppose I could have created a gust of wind to whisk us up, but I'm not sure our gliders would have survived
I don't think
the
it would have
process.
either.
Honestly, after everything we faced, I can't believe Alice still decided to bring Clee in there to play. She's a daring one, that's for sure. I mean, can we be certain there aren't other bugs that just haven't cropped up yet?
I suppose that speaks to the confidence the mages have in their magical mastery.
If I know Alice, the whole bubble could have been blown to bits, and Clee still wouldn't have had a single scratch.
Her abilities do speak for themselves, I suppose.
Wait, Varka, Clee would have been so tiny when you last saw her. You've been gone for years.
So, what now? Anyone down for a drink? My treat.
Sounds like a great idea. But tonight it's on me. I happen to have a bottle of fine wine set aside just for the expedition team.
Haha, even better. Count me in.
Say no more. You had me at fine wine.
All right, let's head over to my place then. You're coming too, right, Jean?
Right, Jean. That's a threat. You will come for fun times.
I'm afraid not. There's still a lot of work to do.
Jean!
So what? The world's not gonna end if you push it off? Come on, we never get a chance like this.
I suppose that wouldn't be a problem if you head back to headquarters with me after we're done and help make up the work.
Oh my gosh, this is the best.
On second thought, how about you just join us when you're done with that? What about you, Honorary Knight? Gonna tag along?
I've still got questions for Alice. I'll wait for her to get back from her adventure with Clee.
Okay, all's well that ends well, am I right? To the bar!
What are we, quoting Shakespeare now?
Alice loves going to the library. Let's wait for her there.
Library. Okay. Let's... Splat. I was hoping I'd make it onto the table. I didn't make it onto the table.
Looking for me?
Indeed.
I'm glad. I wanted to thank you for helping me keep my promise to Klee. She had a splendid time in the bubble.
I'm glad, and now you're going to abandon your child.
Nicole came with us to make sure all was in order and prevent any similar incidents from happening in the future. You live and you learn. It's rare, but even the Dodo King isn't immune to a small slip-up here and there, I suppose.
So, it's all fixed?
Yes, quite. The recording work is done as well, so now all we have to do is play it on loop. It should be smooth sailing from here on out. Anyone and everyone can now enjoy the bubble at their leisure. Nicole will keep an eye on them, of course.
The disaster we experienced, that was fate before we changed it, right?
I wouldn't put it quite like that. It was more like a fate that will not come to pass.
Huh? What's the difference between the two?
Let us not forget the courageous dragon slayer in the story. Well, in real life, he had already left on an expedition to Nodcry at that time. Of course, that doesn't mean Dvalin would have escaped his destined death, for another hero would have come along and paid a painful price for victory.
So somebody would have had to died to kill Dvalin? Or
What
died
was
killing
in the
Dvalin?
bubble was what happened after Dvalin broke free from the seal. So, couldn't Barca have been back by then?
Dear Paimon, you're free to ponder such questions yourself, of course, but it's of little use to ask them aloud. Word to the wise. Do not lose sleep over all those what-ifs, over the fates that will not come to pass. It's an exercise in futility.
Very wise words.
Those who can observe fate see both the good and the bad of what could have happened. But all that matters is what did happen. Those alternate fates are nowhere near as important as the world that exists in the here and now.
Alright.
There's something else. The abyssal power inside the bubble was far too real.
Ah, you're saying it was as if the bubble itself had become contaminated.
I don't know where. There's not exactly any abyssal energy in Mondstadt anymore.
I suppose some gunk could have stuck to my luggage while I was wandering the border and got mixed into my magic without me noticing.
So that makes way more sense.
Just kidding. I would never be so careless.
You sure? You're pretty scatterbrained.
Your intuition is spot on, Traveler. What developed in the bubble was a nascent form of abyssal power that, if left unchecked, would evolve into the real thing.
But where did it come from? How did it develop? Because that could be like a bigger ongoing problem if it's not really dealt with.
What? So it didn't come from outside? It just appeared out of thin air?
The abyss is perilous, cunning, dangerous, obsessive, and most infuriating of all, a complete and utter mystery. I'm sure you've seen for yourself how complex it can be. The Hexen Circle has been observing its energies for a long time, and I think Barbalot's interpretation is the most accurate. The essence of the abyss lies in the hatred carried by all the fates that will not come to pass.
The annoying part of that explanation is that there's nothing you can even do about it. If that's where the essence of the abyss lies, you can't fix the problem. The hatred carried by fate.
This world is filled with conflicting elements. That one thing should happen signifies that a different possibility has been eliminated.
Exactly. That's just the nature of fate and how things progress, which means you can never eliminate the hatred.
These events can be small, almost trivial. I had Sweet Madame for lunch today, for instance. That means the Alice who chose tea break pancakes instead is no more. Of course, they can also be events that threaten the world, such as my friend Rhindotter's decision to tap into the abyss. In that instant, the tale of a future in which she remained pure was gone forever. So then, the question at the heart of it all is this. Why must these fates be the ones to disappear?
Because of the choices we make.
Ah, Paimon gets it. It's hatred that stems from not being chosen.
Precisely. The magic we wove this time involved recreating the past. However, some of the variables we added allowed a certain amount of these unchosen fates to come very, very close to reality. And thus, the abyss showed its teeth. Of course, much like always, It is not existence that it seeks, but the destruction of all. In the end, though, it wasn't a huge issue. Things like this happen on the border all the time.
I see. No wonder the Abyss is so full of hatred.
It has quite the victim complex, that's for sure.
That's one way to put it.
It's obsessed with entering this world at all costs. And that is precisely why we must protect our lives and those of our loved ones. Because when you think about it, to exist in this world is to be a spark of luck amidst countless possibilities. How precious is that?
Having crossed swords with the Abyss many times, I'm beginning to think along the same lines too.
Ah, Alice, you're here.
Come fix the window.
I'm truly sorry about this, but per the regulations of the Knights of Favonius, I'm afraid I must send you to confinement.
Because she damaged the building? Or because she endangered Mondstadt?
Whatever for. Things turned out just fine with the magic bubble. Besides, if that's what this is about, shouldn't Nicole come along too?
No, it was your magic and your idea.
It's not about the bubble. We received word that a number of fish have been injured as a result of explosions near Starfell Lake. As I'm sure you're well aware, fish blasting is strictly prohibited.
Oh dear. Run, Klee! Save yourself!
She's already inside.
Guess it's a day of first for the Dodo King, huh?
Oh, farewell, forever traveler. You shall never see me again.
I mean, at least she's going to be in confinement with her daughter, right? Oh. That was a funny part. I like that part 3. Part 3 was great. Part 3 was really great. Is that the end of the event? Story-wise? We've done the homebound anecdotes. Yes. What's that? Echoes of memory. Oh, the discrepancies. I meant to do that and got distracted. Okay. Go to Starfell Lake. Hold on. Hold on. Are there Primogen rewards for this? Hold on. What is the point? Where's my cursor? No. No Primogems. We just get the Windscape Splendor, which contributes to this, which gets me Primogems. Okay. That's where my Primogems are at. Okay, fine. I concede. Let's go. Why do you keep taking me here? Aren't you supposed to be taking me to Starfell Lake? Or do I have to speak to a vendor first?
Oh, looks like it's been fixed already.
Jesus Christ. Hi, guys.
Ah, that explains the loud noise I heard outside.
Oh, the window.
So it was Dvalin who fell into the river.
Ooh, new sucrose.
Considering his size, the fact
new
that he
sucrose,
broke
right?
a single window and not the entire wall seems like a feat of magic in itself.
Yes, because he's the size of the wall. Yeah, the voice actress for Sucrose got yeeted, right?
Thanks for helping with the repairs,
I don't
you
remember.
two. This place looks as good as new now.
Does that count as a great feat of alchemy then?
No, just a great feat of repairs. Okay.